What's up, guys? Thanks for stopping by. Now let me get straight to the point. My subscribers, I know you guys might be looking out for new videos and I haven't seen any lately. It's been a couple months now. The reason for that is some bugs. They always seem to be around each year whenever I touch May, June to July. So those bugs, they are called the cicada. So when they come about, they tend to be at some really high pitched in the background. So because of that, I couldn't record in peace because they was extremely loud. When I play back the video, they was outdoing me, even though I tried to speak loud. So they are not so much around right now, but there's a couple. Throughout this video you might hear some of them. I will try to project my voice as much as possible, but I know they're still going to outdo me whenever they decide to start making their little noise. Now the cicada, the reason why they make the noise is really the male that make the noise to attract females. So that's how they do their thing. They have to be the loudest to impress a female. So that's how they get their mate. So the plan for today, guys, as you can see how the bees they are looking. The plan for today, I have an extra queen. She's somewhere around in the apiary in one of these boxes. I caged her. She's been in the cage for some time. Might be over a week now. So I know she really want to go start lay. So I'm going to try and make a 5-frame split with her. Going to try pull some brood from this hive. Don't know how much brood frame I'm going to get. I'm planning of taking brood and nurse bees. So depending on how much frame I can get from this hive, I will pull it, and I might take a couple more frame from my next hive to get the complete 5 frame to fill the nuke. So I'm going for 3 brood frame, packed out brood that is capped with nurse bees, and 1 pollen frame and 1 frame with mostly honey or nectar. So that's the plan, and then I will install a queen in the center of the nuke. So she will be sitting on the middle frame for the bees to get used to her. So that's the plan, guys. So let me get started. So as you can see in this box, the reason why I decide to pull some brood from this hive, the flow is actually over. I don't know what else is there to bloom that is going to give the bees a lot of nectar this season, because the season is actually up. We have a funny season this year, guys. Things really bloom weird. A lot of rain. As you can see, the rain fall every day. The ground is wet as I speak. The rain is soon to come. So the rain been on the girls, and these flowers, they keep washing out the nectar, so they don't get a lot of nectar this year, guys. This hive was one of my best hive last year, and as you can see, they are not yet pulling out frames in the second box. These are foundation. They are on them, but they're not pulling cells out because no nectar is coming in like that for them to do that. So the girls really build up slow this year. Slow. So I expect next season it might be a really good one, because the environment might make up back for what did not available this year. So the nectar that wasn't available this year a lot, next year might be a year that a whole lot of nectar in abundant. We just have to see how that play out. Hopefully we are here alive and kicking, and the girls as well. So I'm going to take off this box now and rest it aside. I'm not going to shake out these bees. If they want to fly back to the brood box, they will do that. If not, they just hang out right here until I replace the box. So as you can see, they're sitting on 10 frames that is completely packed with bees. They're not looking so miserable today. They're looking calm, but the weather is overcast, so hopefully I don't do anything to stir them up. I'm going to pull over these 2 frames. I can get a little play. I'm gonna pull this 3rd frame as the 1st frame up. Start from here and then work my way into the brood, which this frame might be a brood frame. So it's a brood frame. It's a hatching brood frame, guys. So I don't see any eggs in these cells as yet. As you can see, a lot of young bees. There is a young bee. So this is a hatching brood frame. The queen don't reach at least on this side as yet to lay the eggs. Let me see this side. Oh, there's a queen, so she's actually on this frame. She just don't get to the next side as yet. So there's a cicada, guys, in the background. Please to give them a pass. Just ignore them, guys. Can't do much about them. No eggs as yet, so I guess the queen just came on this frame. She's in the corner there, in the creases. She might go around the next side. There she is. I want to place this frame aside, but I don't want to put it outside of the hive since the queen is on it. Okay, so I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this cover, put it on top of this hive here, and I'm going to take this box here and I'm going to put it in the cover, and then I'm going to rest the queen frame in this box until I'm finished, so that way she's not in the way. I'm just trying to locate her. Oh, there she is, just to make sure that she's still on the frame. So there she is, guys. So I'm just going to put this frame aside for a bit. Okay, so she should be good right there, so I can just run through this box now, isn't it? So I'm aiming for some really packed out cap brood frame. Okay, so this is my first one, guys. First brood frame that is capped out wall to wall. Same thing on this side. So I'm going to drop this in the nuke now. So here's my nuke. So this is the first frame I'm going to put here. So I might just pull just 2 frames from this hive and give them 2 foundation. Don't want to pressure them too much, which I can take more because I know that I don't think they're going to build up anymore for this season, since it's so late and they're not getting nectar to build more. So this frame here, it got brood, but it have some larvae over here, as you can see. Nectar there. I'm gonna rest this frame for a while. Okay, round here look much better. So this frame is qualified to go. See, they're drawing some queen cups, but those queen cups don't look like something that they're planning on using right now. They kind of look, they're not looking so lively. So they're not planning to use them yet, guys. So I'm going to put this frame right here just to see if I see a much packed out brood frame. So I feel the girls giving me their first warning. Feeling they're bumping my hand, since I don't have on any gloves. Okay, this is a egg frame. A lot of eggs in the cells. So this frame hatch out maybe a day. Oh, it's looking like a 2 to 3 day ago, because those larvae look like they're at their third day. Some of them, so it's a mixture. Okay, so this is a later stage, guys. So as you can see what's going on here, you know, the queen is working one frame after the other. So the more I go back, I think I'm going to see older and older stage of larvae and brood. So I think I might end up see a next capped out frame going over, because that frame was a older stage of larvae. So let me see what this frame is looking like. Okay, so that's a later stage larvae as well. So there we go. I can see now that I actually end up on the capped out brood frame. So the queen started from here. This was the first frame that hatched out. She laid this up, the bees take care of the larvae, cap them off, and then she continued to work her way over to the first frame that we pulled up and saw her on with no eggs in the cells. So she's going to work on that frame throughout today. So I'm going to take this frame, so what I might do, the next brood frame that I placed aside, I'm going to take it as well. But the queen that I have that I'm going to put in this box, I'm going to place the queen on that frame. So I'm just making space. I just squish a bees there for the third brood frame. So let me go for it. Man, I tell you, when the rain fall, this soil is slippery. If you don't be careful, you will go sliding. So I think it's this frame. Girls, just have some patience with me. I'm going through your brood frames and messing up things, isn't it? taking things out of order and doing it my way. But I know I will have to suffer some consequence for that. When they're ready, they will beat me up real bad with some sting. Okay, so I'm going to go now in the next hive that I'm keeping the queen. So it's this hive. Greetings. It's a really bad way to greet the bees, blowing smoke in them face. If you don't do it, they're going to get the best of you. Okay, so as you can see, guys, most of my super, a couple of them that the super is filled with frame. Most of them is like on 6 frame up here. They don't fill out the whole super with frame because they don't get enough nectar to draw out those frames. So I don't put them in. So here's a queen. I think I want to get off these bees. They hooked on to the frame. I don't know if they're trying to feed the queen or they just want to get to her. Okay, so I got them defrost. So there everyone go flying. And there's the queen. So I'm going to shake off the cover at the entrance here. You bees can go back to your hive. I just don't want to squish any of you girls while putting back on the cover. Sorry for the interrupt. I'm out. Okay, so I see that we're 17 minutes in this video. And it's going to be longer because the intro is not yet added to this video. Okay, so I'm going to put her down in the center here and just have a thumbtack that I use to fasten the cage onto the frame. So there we go. Let me fix the cage a bit better. Okay, so that should be good. I'm going to slide over this frame now closer to the cage but not squeezing the cage. I want the bees able to go between the cage and the frames to feed her. So I might have to end up put 4 frames in this nuke if the space don't allow me to. So I can put 1 frame here, but since this frame is not close to this one, I can't put a next frame there. So I might just have to look for a frame with a mixture of pollen and nectar. Okay, so I'm going to put in some foundation now. I'm going to place this one right here. I really didn't want to do more than 2 foundation. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to shove over these frames. And I'm going to go for the queen frame. trying to locate the queen before I actually put in back the frame. Okay, so there she is. So I know she's good. I'm going to place her right here. I might just pull the pollen frame from this hive and just done and make it just one set of bees, because some of the time the bees don't accept mixing well, depending on the food storage that is available. So this was a brood frame too, guys. So the foundation is going to be sitting between brood frames, so I think they will work on it, try to pull it out fast as possible to fill the gap. This frame feel weighty. Okay, so this frame is looking really good in terms of nectar. I was really hoping I could saw some pollen on this frame, but I'm going to work with it. It's not like they have a lot of brood to feed where they need pollen and all of that. So any foragers that is here on these frame that don't make their way back to the original hive, they will go look pollen, and some of these bees will get old in a couple of days to go to look pollen. So they should be good until I'm back to check on them, or even to release the queen, because I'm not going to take long to release this queen, as soon as possible, because she's been in the cage for over a week now. So yeah guys, I'm going to cut the video short right here. That's just how I make my splits this time of the year. You don't really want to go less than 5 frame. I will add a next frame when I come back to release the queen and remove the cage. I will give them what they want, so I will run a next inspection and see. I know they're going to be low on pollen, so I might just put a pollen frame when I come back. Just shake off the bees and put a lone pollen frame. So until next time guys, hopefully you enjoy this little video. Until next time, I ask you guys please to subscribe to the channel. That's for the new viewers. We're working our way up guys, so please to subscribe and help me to get to the 1K subscriber. We're on our way, so please to just help me to run it up. I will continue putting out the videos, and you guys, new viewers, continue to subscribe. All you guys, please to like the video, leave your comment in the comment section. Let's communicate, so that way the channel can continue to grow. And when I actually reach the 1K subscribers, when I actually reach that point, I'm going to let you guys see who is behind the camera all this time talking, because you guys don't know who is behind the camera. You never yet saw me in my face, so I will reveal who is behind the camera when we get to the 1K subscriber. So run it up guys, we're close. I will definitely let you guys know when I reach. So until next time guys, peace.